Hello everyone, today I would like to give you a guide to new hero Yrel that just been released. I played around her for a few days, like yesterday and today, and I got quite a good grab of her. Well, first of all, in this guide I want to say that you guys don't need to buy this hero. She's really nothing special, and I believe she's underpowered. Unfortunately, I think she's supposed to be taking the same slot in your team composition as, let's say, Anubarak takes. However, her crowd control is way weaker. Her damage output is also weaker. Her tanking capabilities are quite weak as well, unless you go specific build. Right now I'm going to run through talents and give you guys the build I think works best for her. At level 1, we're taking Dauntless. It's like a no-brain best ability, best talent. Maraud's Insight we don't take because you always cast your abilities. That's how you play, and you don't really have much time to auto-attack, so any auto-attack build is really not going to work. Vindication, buff, which is Light of Karabor, is just weak talent by itself. At level 4, we take Gift of Zenaro. This is an extremely strong heal, which has a little cooldown, and you can make it. You can reduce its cooldown by talenting it furthermore at level 16, I believe. And this is the best talent to choose. Hand of Freedom you don't really need, and with that high CD you don't need it. Aegis of Light. It's not that good because you have to land your jump on your heroes, on your teammates, and this only will excel if you have lots of melee heroes on your team, which is less likely and still better to take the heal. At level 7 there's really they are pretty decent, but I narrowed down to two best ones. The first best one is Samara's Light. It increases your speed by 15, which works with all your abilities, not just Righteous Momentum, which works only with your hammer. Another one is Holy Avenger. This allows you to pretty much jump all the time, and you have to see which one you want to use situational. Righteous Momentum doesn't give you, even though it gives you that speed, it's still not enough to kind of walk around your enemy and then knock them towards your team. It doesn't really work, so worth it. And Divine Steed, it's alright, but it's mostly like an escape, which you will probably get knocked down off. But I don't think it stands out. It's Holy Avenger or Samara's Light. At level 10, we're taking Sacred Grounds. This is the strongest ultimate you take pretty much all the time. There are very few exceptions when you don't take this ability talent and you take Argent Defender then, and those are maps where you don't have many points to guard, because Sacred Ground doesn't really move until you get a level 20 talent, and Argent Defender really would shine with more ranged enemies on enemy team, more ranged heroes. At level 13, we're taking Vindication, Aldor Peacekeeper. It's best one because you're not that tanky, you're not Johanna, not even close to old Diablo. You need to reduce all the damage, incoming damage as much as possible, and Aldor Peacekeeper is what's doing it with your Vindication. If you decide to boost your damage with Valence Chosen, you won't. It doesn't give you much. Repentance, it gives you a slow, but your jump already has a good slow, you don't need it. At level 16, I take Divine Fervor because it will increase our heal from Gift of Naro and overall make your abilities give you that instacant much faster. Holy Wraith we don't take because auto attack build is just bad with her. Templar's Verdict could be okay, but I didn't find it working well. Better get Divine Favor. With level 20, depending on the hero setup, depending on enemy hero setup, you might want to take Bubble Heart. Forget Seraphim, doesn't give you much. You might want to take that Bubble Heart or Hallowed Ground if you go for Avenging Raid. And of course, if you take Ardent Defender, with those very little situations, you will want to go for a Word of Glory. Let's play a game now and see how she works out. Okay, going with Dauntless. Going middle. I don't promise you victory. Unfortunately, I found her being extremely weak. It's almost as having Abatur on your team, but without push potential. They have 2 lockdowns over here, which are way stronger than what I can provide with my Yrel. Racer is an assassin. Murkim, yeah. Overall, just because they have Murky, we might win with sheer push potential. Oh my god. Even though I keep knocking down people. It's still not that good. Okay, let's grab some mana.
We do not fear you. Hurry, activate the shrines and the dragon's power is yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I got in. I got in. That's great.
We do not fear you.
Yeah. Extremely kiteable.
My faith thrives. I must a wise decision.
The other team has like a upper hand. Like I said, having Yrel is like not having a player at all. No damage, not enough presence on battlefield.
My faith thrives. You inspire me, healer.
Extremely tough to be useful because all those charges. I don't know, they have to do something with this hero, unfortunately. I don't see how she can work out.
The light will protect us.
Like, even Tracer tanks better than Yrel. And those stuns, you see how they knock me off? Crazy, crazy. It's too easy to
Heal.
break down and interrupt. Most likely this game will resort to... Yeah, that fucking thing. Pointless to even play here. They have like 2 counters. Yeah, it'll take speed instead.
The shrines are gathering power. Dragon Knight calls from within the stone. We do not fear you.
I can't do anything like on a field with this hero, like at all. No one is afraid, no, I don't make enough presence to actually make it worth it. I grab the heal. And it's not about how you play, you are not so pro, she's just weak. Ah, there you go. Unlock and dead. Yeah, the damage is usual of worse, it's just because I already played her and I know what to do. Somewhat. We have to focus on pushing, we have 2 pushers, we have to focus on pushing. Instead of having our green main stupid shit there.
Be judged by the light. The prophet still guides us.
So yeah, in other words, I'm saying if you dead set on getting first Dry Knight hero, be free to do it. If you have nothing else to take, like me pretty much, you can do it, but otherwise avoid this hero like hell. Oh yeah. Pointless to interrupt. Just making sure that Tracer can fuck me over. Yeah, now I can run with this hammer forever. Just waste it. It's not about timely used abilities, she's just bad. Our Sylvanas already left. At no time we already have a huge disadvantage. If I was, let's say, in if I played Troll, for example, I know he's not a warrior, but I could at least affect a battlefield, like affect the battle more, and could probably kind of carry that. But the way it is with Yrel, you don't have presence, you can't carry it, like at all. You tank, and if you suck at tanking pretty much, anyways. But yeah, if your teammates don't know how to play their roles, like of an assassin, all your tanking is goes down to the drain. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be a loss. Well, so Sylvanas is an AI right now. So easy to run away from her abilities, like it's just no joke. I guess it will take Blizzard like few months to realize that she's weak and needs a buff. But this is not the first game where I join with her and I get this thing, like a loss and starting from a like 2-level difference early on in a game. I played like a lot, over 10 games definitely. and there are very few wins, and every single loss is like 2 times, you know, there's 2 levels or more of a difference. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, okay, if I suck by myself, but then I should have, you know, teammates that can technically kind of carry me, but they do not. Yeah, you see, absolutely not good. Nah. I was able to tank there only because I was had Dauntless and I took Sacred Ground. Other than that, he's not tanky. Like I said, you can take the Sacred Ground, stand on a point, like stand and guard this point, for example, and that's it. 3 levels difference. Problem is that pretty much every game is like that. You don't affect battlefield at all. I played her for 3 days, just her and pretty much nothing else, and I'm just so frustrated. Okay. Okay, she's supposed to be like buggy and help people, you know. Maybe. She's supposed to be like that of, what is it, of Johanna. Like interfere in fights and just be buggy and unkillable. But problem is she's killable. And her abilities are not good enough to, you know, make a big difference there. We wanted a Retribution Paladin and we got a shit on the sticks, that's what it is. And yeah, like it's not in my nature or my guide's nature to show you like the best game and just kind of show you how cool it is, you know. I play the next game after I explain the talents. I play the next game and that's what I post. If hero is shit or if I suck with the hero, you will see it. But in this case it's clear that even though I'm not a Grandmaster level, and let's say there are like how many Grandmaster levels? Few thousand all around the world, and there are way more playing it. There are way more people playing it, like regular average people, that will be buying this hero and they will not be expecting like an A game type of, you know, play. Hero has to perform in any hands, not just those very few that chosen. Otherwise it's just a bad hero. Yeah, now they're gonna raid me. The bad part is that they have 2 counters for me, like straight up. Not like I really need counters on the enemy team, because, you know, the hero is not good, but still. And the damage, like, crap. I don't know what's going on with that Grey main. Alexandra should be somewhere with me. Sylvana should, and Ren main should be around Zagara's damage.
Free the Dragon Knight and slaughter your enemies.
Let's see who's tanking there. You see how Anubarak is better on damage, and he's not even an assassin. He takes the same slot. So damage-wise, you are falling behind pretty much behind every warrior. Diablo, Johanna, you name it. I'm not even talking about Sonya or Artanis who are more bruisers, but even on solo tanks, you are just falling behind on damage. Okay. Don't understand how Blizzard matched this match. Like, we don't have a single counter for their team, really. And I have another question. Why it's been such a long time, we still don't have any type of real hard counter to Tracer and Genji. Those two just keep on rolling rampant for absolutely no reason. And I used my ult right when they knocked me off. Amazing. What I think they should do, they should first of all reduce the movement penalty from abilities. Second, make them cast in 1 second, not second and a half. And reduce the passive to like 10 or 15%. They're just not playable. On top of that, they should either like increase the damage slightly or rather a little bit more survivability. Otherwise, she's just playing bad. Like, so far, the worst one upon release was, I believe, Medivh. And, who was it? Maltail was bad when he was released. I think she's the worst so far. Well, this is it for the game and for the guide. Guys, don't buy this hero. Have a good day.